When I look at you, I see the anxieties tearing at your soul. I see the questions you don't know how to answer, the fears you don't dare face. You can feel my presence within you. But there are also shadows closing in, things you can't see with your eyes, but they're getting closer. I want to tell you something important, something you might not want to hear, but you must listen to understand. Everything around you isn't what it seems. There are dark forces lurking, enemies that never rest, always trying to infiltrate your mind, your soul, to pull you away from me. Be careful. Evil is prowling around you. I've prepared you with all the tools to face them. But you must choose. You must be alert. You must recognize the signs I send you. Don't fall into the traps they set, because those who come aren't here to build you up, but to tear you down. They come with sweet temptations, but in the end, it's only suffering. You are not alone in this fight. I will never leave you to face these challenges alone. I will guide you, but you need to open your heart, listen, and see things clearly. The allure of the world can be strong, but I've given you boundless strength to resist all evil. Remember, the enemy will never leave you. It will always seek a way back, watching, learning your weaknesses. But I am your strength. I am your limitless resource to stand firm. Don't forget, every challenge you face isn't a sign of failure, but an opportunity for you to grow, to become stronger in your faith. Temptation isn't punishment, but a test that I will help you overcome. You must learn to recognize them. They come in many forms: a moment of weakness, a word of discouragement, an unwelcome situation. In those moments, you'll feel tired, feel like you can't go on, but that's precisely when my strength will help you rise. The lies the enemy spreads may lead you astray. They'll make you doubt yourself, what you believe, what you know. But remember, when you fall, I'm always there to catch you. Don't let outside voices mislead you. Seek me in every moment, in every breath, in every decision you make. You live in a world full of temptations, and everything can distract you, make you forget your true purpose. But I put you here at this time for a reason. You are part of my grand plan. Don't let the world pull you away from the path I've laid out for you. Right now, you may feel weak, and the temptations may feel easy, but always remember that what is easy may not be what's best for you. Your God has given you the necessary tools to fight: prayer, faith, and patience. These will be your most powerful weapons against the enemy. I will not let you fall into the hands of evil. Look to me, and I will help you see more clearly what's happening around you. Only when you're alert, only when you hold on to me, can you recognize the enemy's schemes. You may feel overwhelmed by the challenges now, but I tell you that no challenge is too great for you to overcome, because I have overcome this world, and through me, you will overcome, too. Always be alert, because the enemy doesn't sleep. But remember, too, that in the darkness of the world, I am the light. Don't let false lights blind you. You have been called to walk in my light, to spread truth and righteousness. Now, you might be thinking about the difficulties in life, the pain, and the challenges you're facing. But I want you to understand that all of this is part of the journey you're on. Never forget that I am always with you, and no force can separate you from my love. When I see you, I see the waves crashing within you. Sometimes you feel weak, lost, not knowing what to do to overcome the worries and temptations surrounding you. But I want you to understand one important thing. In those difficult moments, that's when my presence is closest to you. Challenges aren't signs of punishment, but opportunities to come closer to me, to understand better the strength I've given you, and most importantly, to realize the truth about yourself. The devil, the deceiver, will always try to pull you away from the path I've laid out. This enemy never rests. It doesn't just want you to fall in your moments of weakness. It wants you to forget the truth about yourself, to forget the path I have taught you. Each time you stand up, each time you move forward, it will try to plant doubt, fear, and negative thoughts in your heart. But you must remember that the enemy always uses lies to infiltrate your mind. The deceitful words don't always appear obvious. They can appear in more subtle forms. They can come as negative emotions, self-deprecating thoughts, or temptations from the world. When you feel uneasy, when you feel you aren't strong enough to face the challenges, that's when the enemy is trying to slip into your soul. But I tell you, don't be afraid. Stand firm, because I am with you. Be alert. Don't let temporary emotions deceive you. They can make you feel disappointed, but they are only temporary feelings. Don't let those feelings control you. Don't let them decide where you will go or what you will do. When you feel like that, turn to me in prayer. Ask me to grant you wisdom and peace to overcome the challenges. I will never leave you to face evil alone. The enemy's attacks aren't always easy to recognize. They can come as opportunities that you find hard to refuse, or as relationships you feel hard to walk away from. The devil will always try to sow doubt and weakness in your heart, making you believe that you aren't capable of resisting, that you can't change anything in this life. But remember, that is just a lie. You have strength, you have power, and I will always be there to help you realize that. I will never let you fall into the hands of the enemy. Stand firm in faith, because in me, you have everything you need to fight. The enemy will come, but I am your shield, protecting you. Nothing can separate you from my love. Nothing can stop you when you cling to me. I will guide you through every challenge, every storm, until you stand firm on safe ground where there is no more shadow of fear and temptation. Never forget that you have the power to choose. When temptation comes, you can choose to stand firm in faith, to choose not to be led by the temptations of the world. Your God is not only a source of strength, but also a source of light that shines into the darkest places of your soul. Every time you feel weak, every time you feel like you can't go on, remember me. Remember that when you don't know where to go, I will always show you the way. You must understand that each step you take is a battle, not because this world is a bad place, but because within each person there are unseen things vying for their attention, their thoughts. The enemy knows your weaknesses well. It won't attack easily, but will use subtle tactics to distract you. It might be thoughts about money, career, love, or relationships in life. All of these can become traps if you don't hold firm to your faith. But I tell you, don't be afraid. You can control your thoughts. You can control your life. Keep your eyes on me. Put your faith in my guidance, and you will clearly see the traps the enemy has laid. Remember, the enemy has no power over you if you don't let it control you. It can only cause you pain when you allow yourself to become weak. Therefore, always be vigilant. Vigilance isn't fear, but alertness. Live with gratitude, with caution, and never let yourself be deceived by the temporary things of the world. They can't bring you true peace. Only I can do that when you put your faith in me, when you let me be the source of strength and light in your life. You have nothing to fear. Nothing can make you fall. I have seen you in those moments when you feel confused and don't know what to do. I know the waves of temptation crashing in your heart, making you feel lost and tired. The sleepless nights, the days of worry, the difficult decisions you face. I know it all, but don't forget one thing. It's precisely in those moments that I am with you, firmer and stronger than ever. No darkness is too deep, no temptation too strong for you to overcome if you just turn to me. Remember, the devil never gives up. It's always looking for ways to lure you down the wrong path. It knows that just a little wavering, and it can sow the seeds of doubt and despair. It won't stop until you fall into its trap, until you no longer remember my love, no longer feel safe and at peace in my arms. The enemy will always try to attack your weaknesses, creating battles within you, making you choose between the right path and temporary temptations. But remember, those temptations are just temporary clouds hiding my light. When you hold firm to your faith, when you keep your soul pure and don't allow yourself to be distracted, my light will shine, and the darkness will no longer have power over you. You don't need to worry about the enemy's attacks because I am your protection, a stronghold that no force can break. Temptations aren't always obvious. They can come as vague thoughts, as improper desires, or as actions you think are harmless but lead you away from me. Evil is very subtle. It doesn't attack directly, but often slips into your thoughts and feelings. making you confused and unsure of yourself. But I want you to understand that the truth about the path I've laid out for you is always clear. As long as you hold firm to your faith and always remember me, you will never be lost. Look at the challenges you are facing, not as things you cannot overcome, but as opportunities one have given you to grow. It's precisely in these challenges that you'll learn how to recognize temptations and how to overcome them by the power of faith. Remember, no challenge is too great for you when you have me by your side. I'm always here, ready to help you overcome these difficulties. When you feel you can't bear any more, come to me. When you feel weak and don't have the strength to go on, put your faith in me. I am the mighty one. I am the Savior, and I will not let you fall into the hands of the enemy. The temptations of the world cannot compare to the peace and protection I bring. I don't want you to be afraid. You don't need to be afraid when facing challenges because I have overcome this world. The enemy is already defeated, and my victory in your life will be everlasting as long as you hold firm to your faith and never leave me. Nothing can make you fall. You may feel small in the face of these challenges, but I tell you that you are a conqueror in me. When you walk on the path I have shown you, you will see that you are stronger than ever. Nothing can stop you. Nothing can make you fall if you hold firm to your faith in me. In the Bible, I have made it clear about your victory in me. Remember that in Romans 8 verse 37, I have said, "No, in all these things we are more than conquerors through him who loved us." You are not fighting alone. I am with you in every battle. You just need to walk in faith, and I will conquer for you. The peace that I give you is a peace that this world cannot give. It is not temporary peace, not a false comfort, which you can find in insincere words. My peace is everlasting, a tranquility in your soul, a certainty that no matter the difficulties, you will never be abandoned. You are not alone. I am with you every step, every moment of your life. I know that sometimes you feel like you are standing before a cliff, not knowing where to go or what to do. In those moments, the devil will not let you be. It will try to make you feel abandoned, without help, and that you're facing the world alone. But my child, I'm always here in those weak moments. Don't let your emotions control you. Don't let them blind you to the light. As it says in 1 Peter 5 verse 8, be alert and of sober mind. Your enemy, the devil, prowls around like a roaring lion looking for someone to devour. See that? Evil doesn't just come subtly. It comes with power and fierce determination like a hungry lion. It wants to devour your soul. So be alert. Don't let yourself be deceived by the allure it brings. I know that in life, there will be times when you face challenges that make you feel trapped in a never-ending cycle. But my child, that is when I call you back to the truth, to see that all the temptations are illusions that evil creates so that you cannot see the great plan I have for you. Evil can only win when you allow it to win, when you let yourself be distracted, when you let fear and doubt control your heart. Remember that in those moments when you feel weakest, that's when I can be strongest in you. As it says in 2 Corinthians 12 verse 9, but he said to me, my grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness. Therefore I will boast all the more gladly about my weaknesses, so that Christ's power may rest on me. Do you know that it is in those moments when you feel weakest that my power can work miracles? When you put your complete faith in me, the weakness you feel is an opportunity for me to act. Never think that your weakness is a failure. See it as an opportunity for my greatness to be revealed. It is in these challenges that I will build in you an unshakable strength, a strength that evil cannot defeat. Don't be afraid when you feel you have no more strength. Remember that in Isaiah 40 verse 29, I have said, he gives strength to the weary and increases the power of the weak. Evil is always trying to deceive you, to make you lose faith in my presence in your life. It will make you feel that the world is too strong, that the challenges are insurmountable. But I tell you, don't let it deceive you. Don't let those illusions make you lose faith in me, because I have said clearly in John 16 verse 33, in this world you will have trouble. But take heart, I have overcome the world. Evil always tries to attack the weakest parts of your soul. It will exploit your fears, your doubts, and sometimes your arrogance to pull you further away from me. But you must always remember that when you are close to me, when you cling to my word, nothing can separate you from my love. At all times, I will be your shield, protecting you from the arrows of the enemy. When you feel tired, when you don't know what to do next, return to me, because in me you will find peace and strength. Never forget that evil never gives up on you, but neither will I. I will always be the light to guide you, helping you to see the path ahead, even in the darkness. Even when you feel weak and unable to go on, I will be there, your helper, your strength giver. No one can win when they fight with me, because I am the ultimate victor. You may face challenges, but you will never be defeated, because I am always standing with you, lifting you up. Therefore, be alert and watchful. Don't let evil pull you into temptations. Don't let negative thoughts take away the peace I have given you. Cling to my word. Always remember that in every challenge you face, I am always with you to protect and lift you up. In your weakness, my power will be revealed, and you will overcome every temptation, every challenge, without being harmed. When you hold firm to your faith and put your trust in me, no power can conquer you, because I am the conqueror of all. When you face the challenges in life, don't always expect to see help immediately. Sometimes, all you see is darkness, silence, moments when you feel left alone. But in those moments, I want you to realize that my silence isn't abandonment. It's when you need to learn to rely on me more deeply. Don't be deceived by what you see with your eyes or hear with your ears, because evil will exploit your ignorance to make you feel isolated and hopeless. But, my child, I am always present, even if you cannot see me clearly right now. Evil is a deceiver, and it will try to plant doubt in your soul. It knows that when you doubt, when you start to question my love, that's when you are most likely to fall into its trap. That's why I tell you to be alert, to remind yourself of the love and protection I have given you, of my promises that will always be fulfilled even if you do not see them right away. But I am always there to guard you, to make you feel my presence in every moment, even the most difficult. Remember that victory does not come easily, but with each step, each perseverance in faith, you will see my power more clearly. In Ephesians 6 verses 10 to 12, I have taught you, finally, be strong in the Lord and in his mighty power. Put on the full armor of God, so that you can take your stand against the devil's schemes. For our struggle is not against flesh and blood, but against the rulers, against the authorities, against the powers of this dark world, and against the spiritual forces of evil in the heavenly realms. You see, your battle isn't just an ordinary battle. It's a spiritual battle between light and darkness. But I have given you everything you need to win. Never think that you must fight alone, because I have equipped you with the full armor of God. And as long as you put it on, evil will not be able to touch you. Whenever you feel attacked, do not hesitate to pray. Do not hesitate to call upon me. In James 4 verse 7, I have said, submit yourselves then to God. Resist the devil, and he will flee from you. Evil cannot stand before my power. When you give yourself to me, when you live in submission and humility, evil will have to retreat. Prayer is the great power that you can use to fight all dark forces. Always remember that evil will not easily give up on you. It will not stop attacking, will not stop testing your faith, because it knows that once you stand firm in faith, it can do nothing to you. But when you step into victory, when you realize my power in your life, when you live in my truth and light, it will not have the opportunity to harm you. Live in my protection, and never forget that no matter what, my power is greater than everything. This battle is a battle of faith, and each step you take in faith is a victory. Don't be afraid when you feel weak, because in your weakness, my power will be revealed. Be strong and steadfast, because each time you win, each time you rise up from failures, you will become stronger in your faith. But never forget that you are not fighting alone. I am always with you, every moment, everywhere. Not a single second goes by without my protection. My power will lift you up through every challenge. I am the protector. I am the savior. I am the one who conquers all evil forces. Because I have overcome the world, you too will overcome all your enemies. Remember that when you face challenges, always let me lead the way. Don't fight on your own, but give it all over to me. Never forget that only I can conquer everything. And when you put your trust in me, nothing can shake you. I am the protector. I am the victor. I am the light that guides you in the darkness. I want you to understand that the battle you are facing isn't just a simple battle between good and evil. It's a battle within you, within your own soul. Every time you feel pain, every time you feel hopeless, that's when evil will infiltrate your mind, planting doubts, unease, and fear. It will make you feel abandoned, like everything is collapsing around you. But my child, when you feel the most alone, that's when I am closest to you. Remember that I never leave you, and no matter how difficult it is, I am always ready to lift you up, to help you overcome everything. Evil is wise in deception. It will never attack you directly and obviously. Instead, it will quietly manipulate your thoughts and feelings. Sometimes it will make you feel unworthy. It will make you believe that everything is hopeless and that you can't change. But my child, that is the greatest lie can plant in your heart. Don't let those words control you. I created you in my image, and in me, you are a conqueror. When you realize that evil cannot conquer when you live in my truth, that's when you can conquer every challenge. Every time you face a challenge, every time you feel attacked by evil, that's when I will give you the strength to stand firm. Don't worry about what you face, because what you see is temporary. Eternal victory will come from loyalty and steadfast faith in me. I want you to understand that evil can only attack you when you allow it to. It cannot do anything if you don't open the door for it. Sometimes, in your weak moments, you might feel easily tempted. But remember that when you keep your faith strong, when you protect your soul from temptation, evil cannot do anything. Pray and live according to my will. That is the shield that protects you from all dark forces. I also want you to understand that the battle is not just a battle with evil outside. It's a battle within you. It's the struggle between negative thoughts and positive thoughts, between anxiety and faith, between darkness and light. When you let your mind be consumed by worries about the future, by baseless fears, that's when you have let evil control you. But if you know how to turn back to me, let my words be your protection and strength, then the darkness will have no place in your life. Remember that my power is limitless, and when you trust in me, when you live in my light, nothing can touch you. In Romans 8, verse 31, I have said, "What, then, shall we say in response to these things? If God is for us, who can be against us? When I am with you, nothing can conquer you. Evil will not be able to do anything if you live in my protection. If you trust in the steadfastness of your faith, evil will not conquer you. When you know how to live in the light of my truth and righteousness, it will not have power when you live in love and faith, when you walk steadfastly on the path I have shown you. Let me be your protector, the one who conquers all enemies. Open your heart to receive my guidance, and don't let temptation, doubt, or difficulty shake your faith. Remember that when you keep your faith in all circumstances, then I will guide you through every challenge and help you overcome dark forces. Be persistent and steadfast in your faith. When you trust in me, when you live in my protection, nothing can harm you, and evil will have to flee before my power. When you step into the challenges in life, always remember that evil has a clear purpose and a dark agenda. It wants to lead you away from the path I have laid out for you. It will exploit your weaknesses, every weak point, to attack you. Don't let it take control of your mind. It will use fears, disappointments, and unhealed wounds to break your faith. But I am here to heal those wounds, and I am here to help you conquer evil. I want you to realize that evil is always looking for places to attack, the places where you are weakest, the places where you haven't completely put your trust in me. The doubts, the worries about the future, the hurts from the past, the failures. All of these are tactics of evil to make you confused. But my child, remember that the past does not define you, and the future is not something that evil spirits can control. Your future is in my hands, and I will guide you through every hardship. When you feel you don't have the strength to fight, I will be your strength. When you feel tired and want to give up, I will be the endless source of power for you to continue to stand up and move forward. The devil may attack your heart, but if you stand firm in my faith, evil spirits cannot do anything to you. Remember that the power of the devil can only act when you allow it. In Ephesians 6 verse 11, I have decreed, put on the whole armor of God, that you may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. I have equipped you with a strong armor to protect you from every attack. This armor is faith, prayer, love, and loyalty to me. When you put on this armor, no force can penetrate it. The devil can roar, can try to tempt you, but it cannot do anything if you stand firm in my protection. Do you know that when you live according to my words, when you obey my commandments, I have created an invisible layer of protection around you, a layer of protection that evil spirits cannot touch? You are protected by my boundless love, and when you live in righteousness and loyalty to me, the devil will have to flee before my holiness and power. Never forget that evil spirits are always looking for ways to exploit your lack of vigilance. It will slip in through the cracks in your soul, through negative thoughts and negative emotions that you are not aware of. The devil will never stop. It will always try to make you feel confused, afraid, and distant from me. But when you realize and turn back to me, it will not be able to do anything. I am your protector, and I always stand by your side. Remember that victory is not something you have to achieve alone. I have overcome the world, and I will overcome everything for you. When you feel that evil spirits are threatening, when you feel that the power of darkness is weighing you down, remember that I will fight with you. Stand firm in faith, continue to pray, and don't let evil spirits make you feel discouraged. Your victory is not due to your strength, but to my victory within you. The protection that I give you is not temporary, but eternal. When you live in my truth, when you follow the path I have shown you, nothing can harm you. The devil can attack, but it will not be able to do anything when you hold firm in faith and live by my word. I will continue to guide you through these trials. And remember that you are never alone in this battle. I am always with you, and I will help you conquer all the forces of evil. Remember that the battle is not yours alone, but of all who believe in me. When you face temptation, when you feel like everything is against you, you do not need to fight alone. I am always by your side, always ready to protect you, and always ready to help you stand firm in every circumstance. But you must remember that prayer is the most powerful weapon you can use. When you pray, you not only open a path for yourself, but you also open up a boundless power, an invisible protection that evil spirits cannot overcome. I have decreed in Matthew 26 verse 41, watch and pray that you may not enter into temptation. The spirit indeed is willing, but the flesh is weak. These words are a warning to you. When you are not watchful, when you do not pray, you will let evil spirits slip in. Be watchful. Always pray, for only then can you triumph in this battle. Don't think that evil spirits will only attack when you are weak. Evil spirits can try to attack even when you think you are at your strongest. When you feel happy, when everything is going well. Don't let complacency and a false sense of security make you forget your vigilance. Evil spirits always have a plan, always looking for moments when you are least attentive. Never let comfort control you, because evil spirits are always trying to sneak into your soul. The power of evil spirits cannot be compared to my power. Remember that I am the creator of heaven and earth, and I am the only one who has power over all things. The devil cannot do anything when you stand firm in your faith, when you pray, when you live in my righteousness. My protection is absolute and infinite. I will never let you fight alone, and if you have faith in me, I will protect you from every evil force. Never doubt my power, for I can defeat any enemy, no matter how strong or wise. My victory on the cross has determined the outcome of every spiritual battle. When you face evil spirits, remember that I have overcome the world. I have overcome death and sin, and I will overcome everything for you. You only need to trust in me, pray, and follow my guidance, and you will see that victory will be yours. Remember that evil spirits will never stop, and it will never give up the intention to tempt you. It will use every method, from subtle temptation to painful trials, to make you feel you do not have the strength, to make you feel abandoned. But I want you to understand that if you are in me, if you pray and put your faith in me, then that temptation and suffering cannot overcome you. I have decreed in 1 Peter 5 verses 8 to 9, be sober-minded. Be watchful. Your adversary, the devil, prowls around like a roaring lion, seeking someone to devour. Resist him, firm in your faith. You must always be watchful. Always be on guard, because evil spirits never rest. But when you persevere in faith, it cannot do anything. I also want to remind you about how evil spirits can exploit your negative thoughts. When you have anxious thoughts, when you feel guilty and unworthy, evil spirits will use those very thoughts to make you feel distant from me. Evil spirits will whisper lies into your soul, making you doubt my love. But I want you to remember that I have died for you. I have sacrificed everything for you, and I will never leave you. If you are aware of this, if you place your faith in my boundless love, evil spirits will not be able to exploit your doubt and guilt. Prayer is the way to unlock the power of God. And when you pray, you not only seek protection, but you also seek peace and steadfastness in faith. Evil spirits can come near, but it will not be able to overcome your prayer. Pray not only in times of difficulty, but also in peaceful moments, because prayer is a way to keep your soul pure and ready to face any trial. You never have to face evil spirits alone. I will be with you, and I will be your strength when you feel weak. When you feel you cannot stand firm, remember that I am mighty, and in me you will conquer all. Remember that the battle is not only about physical suffering, but about the invisible battles in your soul. It is here that evil spirits seek opportunities to sow doubt and deception. But I want you to understand that the power of my protection and my promise will always prevail as long as you persevere in faith. Remember that my protection is not just a presence, but a source of invisible power that you cannot see but can feel. I am there every second, every moment, when you stand firm in faith. Even when everything around you seems unstable, I am where you can find safety. And in every situation that evil spirits can impact, remember that I am the guide. I never let you fall into the hands of your enemy. You may not see it, but I have kept you in invisible arms, and I will never let evil spirits conquer you. One of the ways that evil spirits operate is by clouding your mind, making it impossible for you to recognize the signs of temptation. When your soul is distracted, when you cannot maintain vigilance, that is when evil spirits can slip in unnoticed. I want you to always be alert, always have a clear view of everything you are facing. This vigilance is not only about being cautious in action, but also about paying attention to your thoughts and feelings. Evil spirits will try to exploit the moments when you relax your mind, the times when you are not paying attention. You must keep your soul clear, because when you do, evil spirits will not be able to deceive you. Remember that the deception of evil spirits is never obvious. It does not appear with an evil or terrible form immediately, but often hides in distorted truths, in anxieties, or in doubts. Evil spirits try to use your own fear to attack. It whispers into your mind thoughts that make you feel you are not strong enough, not good enough, that you cannot win. But I want you to remember that I have created you in my image, and you are my child, endowed with great power. What evil spirits can create is only falsehood, only illusion. Always be watchful in prayer, for prayer is not only a conversation with me, but also a way for you to stand firm against every temptation. When you pray, you are connecting with the infinite power of God, with my unbreakable protection. Prayer will not only help you release your worries, but will also open up a clear path for you to see the truths that evil spirits cannot touch. Never ignore the power of prayer, because every time you speak to me, I am listening and giving you the strength to conquer the dark forces. Evil spirits not only lead you into temptations, but they also make you turn away from my boundless love, whispering into your heart thoughts of doubt and fear. Remember that you do not have to fight alone. I am always with you, always guiding you through every trial. Trust in me, because in me you will always find salvation. When you feel weak, remember that my power is eternal, and when you trust in me, nothing can harm you. In this battle, you will not only face external attacks, but also the battles in your own soul. It is here that evil spirits will try to make you doubt yourself, making you feel unworthy of my love and protection. But I have chosen you. I have loved you even before you were born, and my protection is eternal. When you face these battles, you only need to remember that my love is the foundation on which you can stand firm, and it is this love that will help you overcome every hardship. Never let evil spirits deceive you into thinking that you cannot win. Remember that I have given you power. I have given you the authority to resist the enemy. Prayer, faith, and love are three things that evil spirits cannot defeat. When you hold firm in these things, you will see that victory belongs to you, because in every situation, I will never abandon you. And with me, you will always win. Remember that if you stand firm in faith, if you live in my love and righteousness, then evil spirits cannot do anything to you. Your victories are not due to your strength, but to my protection and infinite power. You only need to persevere in prayer and live in my love, and everything will be accomplished in my protection. No matter what evil spirits do, no matter how it surrounds you, my very presence will be a strong wall protecting you from all its obsessions and attacks. Evil spirits try to sow fear, and in those times when you feel worried and do not know what to do, you will realize that that is when you need to draw closer to me than ever before. Let my words guide you in your darkest hours. When you pray, when you seek me in moments of trial, that is when you are at your strongest, because I am with you. Evil spirits never rest. It seeks to make you lose your vigilance, to confuse you, and to make you unable to perceive the eternal love I have for you. You must always be vigilant, not only with obvious attacks, but also with the obscurities that your enemy can create. It will make you feel weak, not strong enough, not worthy enough. But it is in those moments that you need to remember that I am the Creator. I have created you, and no one can harm you if you trust in my protection. Evil spirits know that when you live in my love and righteousness, it cannot do anything to you. So it tries to make you stray from those values, making you feel lonely, hopeless, or even doubting yourself. But it is in those moments that you need to remember that my love is immeasurable, infinitely deeper and more powerful than everything that evil spirits can sow in you. My love is your shield, and you can conquer any trial if you live in that love. When you live in my righteousness and my teachings, evil spirits will not be able to touch you. When you trust in my protection, you will realize that nothing can surpass this power. Remember that evil spirits always attack when you are weakest, when you are going through difficulties, when you feel helpless. But these trials are not a sign of failure, but an opportunity for you to grow in faith and trust in me. Your job is not to fight evil spirits with your own strength, but to maintain your faith in me and in my righteousness. When you do that, I will protect you, and evil spirits will not be able to win. Never forget that this battle is not yours alone, but mine. I have overcome the world. I have overcome evil, and through me, you will also overcome. Be persistent. Pray without ceasing and keep faith in your heart. The trials you are going through will become valuable lessons that will make you stronger and ultimately lead you to victory. Always remember that when you persevere in prayer and live in my righteousness, I will be your shield. I will be the source of strength that helps you stand firm against every temptation, every trial. I will not let you face evil alone. Just remember that when you seek me, when you call on me, I will answer and give you the protection you need. You must never lose faith in yourself, because when you believe in my protection and love, evil spirits will not be able to do anything to you. Remember that the battle is not always clear, and sometimes the enemy attacks from directions you cannot see. But do not be afraid, because I am the all-knowing. I know everything, and I will guide you through every trial. Your mind is the battlefield that I need to protect. It is where evil spirits try to sow doubt, fear, and sin. Make sure your soul is always protected by praying every day, because prayer is the power you need to repel every attack of the enemy. Pray without ceasing, because through each prayer, I will strengthen you, giving you power and wisdom to overcome every trial. I want you to remember that victory does not come immediately, but with each steadfast step, you will see my light guide you. You are not alone in this battle. I am always with you, and in my presence, you will see that evil spirits can never prevail. Prayer and persistence in faith are the key to protecting yourself from all dark forces. Trust in me, because only in me will you find protection, wisdom, and absolute victory. I know that you have experienced much suffering and trials, but I also know that those trials are not the end. Every difficulty you encounter is an opportunity for you to grow and become stronger in faith. Remember that when you face these trials, that is when I can show my power and unconditional love for you. Evil spirits will never stop trying to tempt you and make you confused. It will always try to sow doubt in your heart, making you feel lonely, weak, and helpless. But you do not have to face these trials alone. I am your protector. I am the light that guides you in the darkness. Never forget that my presence is an endless source of power. Don't let the whispers of evil spirits blind you. My words are truth and light for your soul. When you feel surrounded by evil spirits, that is the time you need to draw closer to me than ever before. Don't run away from the difficulty. Do not avoid the trial, but face it with perseverance and firm faith in my protection. Remember that you do not have to fight alone. I am by your side, holding your hand in every step, lifting you up when you are weak, and taking you through every hardship. You may feel lost, and evil spirits will try everything to deceive you, making you feel as if there is no way out. But it is in those moments that I will be the light that guides you, leading you out of darkness, leading you into my peace. I will fight with you and for you. I will never forsake you. Remember that evil spirits do not have more power than I do. It can deceive and tempt, but it cannot defeat my boundless love. You only need to put your faith in me, and then you will see that every temptation, every trial, will become small before the power of this love. Evil spirits cannot do anything when you live in my righteousness, when you seek me in humility and faith. When you face trials, always remember that the trials are not a punishment, but an opportunity to prove your faith. I have said in the Bible, trust in the Lord with all your heart and do not lean on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he will make straight your paths. Do not be afraid when facing trials, because the truth is that when you trust in me, you will never be abandoned. In those times when you feel like you cannot go on, when you feel like you are not strong enough, that is when you need to close your eyes and breathe, gently pray, and open your heart to receive help from me. You do not have to fight alone, and when you call on me, I will draw closer to you, giving you the strength to continue your path. Evil spirits want you to be alone, but I will never let you be alone. You need to remember that my love is infinite, and in that love, no darkness can exist. Let my love be the light that dispels all fear, all the darkness that evil spirits try to put in your heart. When you live in my presence, when you let me guide you, you will no longer feel threatened by the enemy. Evil spirits will always try to make you lose your peace. It will make you feel worried and anxious about things that have not happened. But you must remember that the future belongs to me, and I will lead you to what is best. Do not let evil spirits distract you with uncertainties. Trust in me and in what I have prepared for you. When you trust in my protection, evil spirits will not be able to harm you. I am the guide through every trial, and as long as you follow me, you will never be lost. Hold firm to faith and patience on this journey. You may not understand everything that is happening around you, but I am arranging everything for your benefit. In the trials, you will see my greatness, and when you overcome each trial, each battle that evil spirits send to you, you will see yourself stronger, more mature. You will realize that all these things are to draw you closer to me and to give you a deeper understanding of the love and protection I have for you. Remember that with every step in faith, you will be supported by me, and evil spirits will not be able to harm you. I will always protect you as long as you are steadfast and never give up your faith and righteousness. Good things await you ahead, and I will guide you there. You only need to trust in me, and every trial will become part of the great plan that I have prepared for you. Every battle you face is not a punishment. They are trials that you must overcome to grow in faith and love for me. I know you feel tired, and sometimes you cannot see the purpose ahead. But remember that I am always with you, and even when you cannot see me, I am still working in your life. Every pain, every moment of weakness is when I touch your heart and lift you up from within. Do you know that evil spirits will always try to sow doubt in your heart? It wants you to lose faith, to look at the temptations and difficulties and not see my firm hand. But don't be afraid, because I am your Savior, and my presence will drive away all evil. Don't let evil spirits manipulate you. Don't let it make you forget my power and the boundless love I have for you. In those moments when you feel weak, when you cannot stand firm on your own, I am the one who will lift you up. Do not think that you must face all these trials alone. I am all-powerful, and when you put your faith in me, nothing can harm you. Good things are waiting for you ahead, but if you are not steadfast, if you let fear and darkness lead you, you will miss the wonderful blessings that I have prepared for you. Remember that not all trials can be understood immediately. Some of the pain, the difficulties you encounter will only become clear in purpose when you look back from a higher perspective, when you see the whole journey you have traveled. Don't rush to understand everything, because sometimes you only need to have faith, and you will see clearly as time goes by. I have called you to walk in faith, not in the certainties of the world, but in the certainty of my love and presence. And remember that every time you feel tempted and face a threat from evil spirits, that is when you need to call on me. When you feel like all the doors are closed, when you see all the roads are dark, remember that I am the open door for you. Call on me, and I will answer you. Do not let evil spirits make you doubt the power of prayer, because your prayer is the key to unlock all good things. Your prayer is not just words, but a bridge to heaven, a way for you to feel my presence in every moment. You are not alone in your trials. Remember that every word you pray, every time you draw closer to me in faith, is a victory over evil spirits. Your words will not return without being answered. I am listening, and in that listening, I am acting to make your life better. Be confident that my salvation is not only to come in the end, but it exists in this very moment. When you feel lost, remember that I am by your side, whispering to you, leading you through every trial. Stop for a moment, take a breath, and remember that I never abandon you. You may not see me with your physical eyes, but I am always present in every step you take, even when you cannot feel that presence. That is the faith that I want you to have, not faith in what you can see, but faith in what you cannot see. You may not understand why you have to face these temptations, but you must know that every trial is part of my perfect plan. I know you will overcome them. Evil spirits may try to make you weak, but I have prepared a strong strength for you in your soul. And when you continue to persevere, the darkness will gradually be defeated. Remember that when you continue to move forward in faith, evil spirits cannot touch you. One very important thing you need to remember is that no temptation can be more powerful than my power. Evil spirits will always try to weaken you, but only when you place your faith in me will it not be able to do anything to you. Evil spirits will lie in wait for you, looking for every opportunity to enter your soul. But if you stand firm in faith, it will have to submit. I will protect you from all evil forces. I will be a strong shield against all its attacks. Always remember that no trial is meaningless in my eyes. Every trial you face, every wave you must overcome, is a lesson that will help you grow stronger in faith. Be steadfast, and when you do, I will give you the strength to conquer. The strong winds may blow through your life, but in those moments I will be the steadfast one, keeping you safe. Evil spirits have no power over you. Only when you abandon your faith can it shake you. Hold on to your faith in me, and when you do, I will lead you through all these difficulties. You will never be abandoned, never left behind. Trust in me, and all good things will come to you. I want you to understand that every time you face a challenge, it is an opportunity for you to grow. Evil spirits will never give up trying to enter your soul because it knows that only when you stray from me can it attack you. But don't be afraid, because when you stand firm in faith, when you are steadfast in your trust in me, the darkness will not be able to touch you. Evil spirits can only run rampant when you open the door for it to enter. But if you always keep your soul with me, it will never be able to weaken you. I have taught you that you never have to face these trials alone. Every time you feel like everything is lost, like you cannot continue, remember that I will always be the one who goes first, clearing the way for you. You may not see me with your eyes, but believe that I am always here waiting for you to draw closer to me every day. I will never abandon you, even in those times when you feel the loneliest. Never let evil spirits deceive you by making you think that I have abandoned you. No, my child, I am always here in every moment of yours, and I will always guide you through every storm in your life. Let me remind you once again that temptation is not the end. It is only a part of the journey that I have planned for you. Evil spirits may deceive you by offering sweet promises, but remember that only I can bring truth and life to you. Nothing in this world can compare to my boundless love for you. Don't let greed, doubt, or fear deceive you, making you give up the path that I have laid out for you. Walk in faith, not in fear. You should also remember that the battle is not just about what you can see. Sometimes when you face difficulties and trials, you only see a small part of the story, but I see everything. I see your silent efforts. I see the difficult steps you have to take. And no matter how many difficulties, how many temptations, I will never let you fall. I will lift you up. I will give you the strength to continue walking. Hold firm to your faith in the promises I have made. Evil spirits may try to make you doubt those promises, but don't let it succeed. Remember this: my words are truth, and I never change what I've said. They will always be the compass guiding you through every trial. Even when you feel like there's no way out, even when you think you can't endure another moment, I will always open a new path for you. Trust in me, because it's in your weakest moments that I will grant you strength beyond your imagination. The evil one may try to confuse and mislead you, but if you hold tight to my hand, nothing can harm you. Remember that no matter how much the world changes, my love will always be a solid foundation for you. Regardless of what the evil one may try, I am always more powerful. No temptation can overcome the saving power I offer you. Let me be your protector at all times. I will shield you from the forces of darkness and help you stand firm on your path. Even when you feel you have no strength left, I will be your strength. You don't need to worry about what you can't control, because I have it all under control. You just need to believe in me and walk in faith. I want you to always remember that the greatest victories in life often come from the small battles you win every day. The temptations you resist, the challenges you overcome, these are victories you might not even recognize yet. Each time you resist evil, each time you hold firm to your faith, that's a victory over the evil one. And as you continue to persevere, you will grow stronger, and my salvation will become a reality in your life. The evil one will never stop trying to deceive you, but each time you stand firm in your faith, you weaken its power. Don't let it make you doubt yourself. Remember, my strength is boundless, and I will always conquer every force of darkness. When you stand firm with me, nothing can prevail against you. Always remember, even in pain and hardship, I will never leave you. Keep moving forward in faith, because you will see that the trials you're going through are just stepping stones toward the blessings I have for you. The evil one might make you stumble, but I will always be the one who lifts you up. Keep following me, and you will see that every trial, every hardship will pass. And when every door closes, I will open a new, wide door for you to step into a future filled with hope and blessings. Believe in me, and all good things will come to you. In every step, in every effort to rise, I will be here with you. Don't be afraid, for I am your protector and your strength. When you have faith in me, nothing can harm you. Walk in my light, and let me lead you to peace and eternal life. The challenges you face are not random occurrences. Every battle, every storm, every trial in your life is ordained by my power. I know that sometimes you feel tired. Sometimes you feel discouraged and want to give up. But remember that in every difficulty you face, I am there with you, in a mysterious yet powerful way. Don't let your eyes only see what's on the surface. Look deep within, where I am, the one who guides you in the darkness. When you feel confused, remember that the evil one is no match for me. It will try to sow doubt in your heart, to sow discord in your relationship with me. But when you are more tightly bound to me, when you keep your soul in prayer and faith, nothing can break this sacred bond. The evil one can only affect you if you let it. When you keep your mind and heart focused on me, nothing can sway you. You must know that the trials you encounter are opportunities for you to see my power more clearly. It's in times of trial that I give you opportunities to realize my presence in your life. It's when you think you've reached the end that I will open new paths for you, new ways for you to keep going with renewed faith and strength that I have given you. Never doubt my love and power, because in the hardest moments, I am the one who gives you the strength to stand up and move forward. Never forget that the evil one doesn't just attack you through obvious means. It can creep into the small thoughts in your mind, creating feelings of guilt, fear, and worry that you don't immediately notice. The evil one loves to seize your moments of weakness and sow confusion in your heart. It might offer enticing invitations, distracting you and leading you astray. But if you stand firm in me, if you always remember that I am your protector, nothing can harm you. Remember that even when things seem calm, the evil one is always lurking in the shadows, waiting to strike when you are off guard. But don't be afraid, for I am your protector. I'm the one who keeps you standing strong in the hardest times. Always be vigilant, always pray, and let my light shine into every dark corner of your life. With me, you will never have to be afraid. I want you to understand that the evil one doesn't just attack you through clear temptations. Sometimes it attacks you through situations, through feelings you can't explain. You might experience anxieties in life, problems at work or in your family, and wonder why things are so difficult. But you must understand that each trial is part of my plan for you. Each difficulty is an opportunity for you to grow, to learn how to face challenges without giving in. Never feel alone in this battle. You are not fighting alone, because I am always by your side. I am the vanguard leading your way. Always remember that in every step, I am watching you. Every time you suffer, I feel that pain, and I am ready to help you overcome it. All you need is a strong faith and a heart full of love for you to get through all of these trials. When you see evil lurking around you, don't let it cause you to lose faith. The evil one will never stop trying to attack you, but I will always be the one protecting you from all evil. Be careful. Keep your soul clean, and don't let yourself be drawn into things around you without realizing they are traps of the enemy. Every step you take is watched by me, and when you walk in my way, the evil one will not be able to infiltrate you. The evil one may influence those around you, causing them to distance themselves from you, causing them to hurt you. But don't let those attacks make you weak. Love them, but always remember that I am a boundless source of strength, and in me, You will find a peace that no one can take away. Let my love guide you in every relationship, in every situation. Don't let the negativity and sin of the world affect your heart. I want you to understand that only when you are strong in faith will the evil one be unable to do anything to you. When you live in absolute trust in my power, when you don't let yourself be distracted by temporary things in life, the evil one will never be able to touch you. Only in me can you truly conquer evil. Never forget that victory doesn't come from your own power, but from your union with me. Always believe in my promises, because I have promised to protect you from all evil. Don't let the evil one make you doubt my presence. Don't let it steal your faith. I will always be with you in every situation, in every trial, to help you conquer. The evil one may cause you pain, may confuse you, but remember that I am more powerful than all, and I will never leave you to fight it alone. Be steadfast. Be firm in your faith. For when you do, nothing can harm you. The evil one can only attack you when you open the door and let it in. But if you keep your faith in me, if you let me be your refuge, it will never be able to touch you. Always pray. Always keep your soul close to me. And in every trial, you will see my protection and my comfort. Remember that no matter what happens, I will always be with you in every moment of your life. I will never abandon you. Just keep walking in faith. Nothing can separate you from my love. Hold tight to my hand, for I will guide you through every trial and lead you to a future full of hope and blessings. Keep moving forward with strong faith, for I will always be the light in your life. In every moment of your life, remember that nothing can conquer the boundless love I have for you. Believe in me, and all good things will come to you. You are not alone, even when you sometimes feel that way. I'm right beside you every second, helping you overcome challenges, protecting you from every temptation, and giving you the strength to stand firm. I want you to remember that the challenges you face are not random. Each battle you go through has a reason, a part in my divine plan for you. Sometimes you will feel exhausted, feeling like you have no strength left to go on, but in those moments, that's when you need to look up to me and see that I am always here, never leaving you. The evil one can take advantage of your moments of weakness to attack. It knows that when you feel tired, when you feel lost in the darkness, that's when it can easily slip into your mind, sowing doubt and fear. It can make you feel disoriented, making you start to doubt yourself and even my presence. But remember that there can never be an absolute victory for the evil one if you don't allow it. I am the light in your darkness. When you feel afraid, when you feel alone, I will come closer to you, and I will not let you be swept away into the darkness. Don't let your weakness make you shrink back. Don't let temporary failures make you doubt the goodness I have prepared for you. Every failure is an opportunity for you to recognize my true power. When you think you can't get up, when you feel like you can't go on, that's when I will reach out and lift you up. Believe in my miracles, because in every step you take, I am always ahead of you, preparing the path. You must understand that the evil one doesn't just lurk in places that are obviously dark. It can appear in the form of negative words or thoughts, criticisms, or unfortunate events that you encounter. It can create situations that make you feel pain, that make you feel like you're losing yourself, that this world is a dangerous and dark place. But don't let those things lead you astray. Don't let outside elements dim the light I've put in you. My light never fades, no matter how much darkness surrounds you. You must understand that the evil one seeks to undermine your faith. It will try to sow doubt in your mind, making you think that my promises aren't true. It will make you start to doubt the blessings I have for you and send you into a spiral of disappointment and worry. But in those moments, you just need to look toward me, turn your heart toward me, and everything will be clear. My promises are eternal, and no force can change that. You will encounter times when you feel abandoned, times when you don't understand why trials have come your way, why you have to endure these storms. But never forget that in those times, I am always with you. I am always near you, and I know that you can overcome those difficulties. Not one of your tears is lost. Not one of your sighs is forgotten. Everything you go through, I see, and I will not let you fight alone. Remember that in every moment, I have prepared a path for you, a path you can walk without fear. Let your mind focus on me. Let your heart always crave the peace I offer. Don't let the evil one cause you to lose your vigilance. Be careful. Don't fall into the trap of complacency and a false sense of security. Because when you are no longer careful, when you allow yourself to be drawn into temporary and fleeting things, the evil one will not hesitate to attack you. You must always be vigilant, always keep your heart pure, and be steadfast in your faith. When you live in steadfast faith, when you keep your heart focused on me, no matter what forces come, you will not be swayed. I will be your protective shield. I will be the one guiding you on the right path. And when you walk in my way, I will open the path for you. Always remember that nothing can separate you from my love. In everything, I want you to remember that I am your protector, and I will always hold you in my loving arms. Nothing can separate you from that love. Nothing can defeat you when you walk in my protection. You just need a firm faith, a humble soul, and a heart full of love. I will help you overcome every trial. Don't let the evil one sow fear in your heart. Let me be the light in every step you take. I want you to know that no matter what happens, you never have to fear. I will always be by your side, will always protect you, and in every trial, I will be the one guiding you and taking you to places of peace and blessing. Believe in me. Believe in the promises I have made for you, and nothing can harm you. Keep moving forward in faith, because in me, you will always find peace and the strength to conquer. I love you, and I will never let you face the evil one alone. Always be persistent. Always remember that in every trial, I am still with you. Always remember that what you experience in this life is not random, and each trial has a purpose. You may not understand it right now, but I know that every step you take has a reason and brings you a profound lesson. The difficulties and trials may be like violent waves crashing against the shore, but I am here, ready to guide you through every storm. Trust in my plan, for I have arranged everything for you. You must understand that what the evil one wants is to make you lose faith in my guidance. It wants you to feel lost, to doubt my presence in your life. But remember that when you feel the weakest, when you feel helpless, that is when I will be the strongest. When I will lift you up from falls that seem impossible to overcome. The evil one may use every means to lead you astray. It can be the pain in your heart, feelings that cannot be shared with anyone, feelings of loneliness and isolation. It can be the harsh words of others, the slanders, or situations that make you feel helpless. But don't let those things make you fall. Don't let them make you lose your confidence in yourself and in my unconditional love. I am always with you, and I know that you will overcome everything if you keep your faith in me. The evil one will always try to attack when you are the weakest, when you are in a state of fatigue and discouragement, when you feel like you can't go on. In those moments, it will sow negative thoughts in your mind, ideas that make you doubt yourself and my presence. But even when you can't feel me, even when the world around you seems like only darkness and despair, I am still there. I am still with you, protecting you, and I will always pull you out of the darkness. You need to realize that in the times you think you can't go on, those are the times when I am giving you the strength to overcome. When you feel like you can't endure anymore, when you feel like you no longer have the ability to fight, that's when I will give you strength from myself. Every trial is an opportunity for you to grow stronger. In those times, remember me and don't give up. I am always the one who protects, the one who gives strength, the one who leads you through every storm. The darkness that the evil one creates may blind you, but I am the light that never fades. Always keep your faith in me, because my light will dispel the darkness. No matter how strong the forces of the evil one may be, they cannot conquer my light. I am the light and peace that you need to seek in times of turmoil. Never forget that in every battle, I will always stand by your side. Nothing can separate you from my love. The evil one wants you to turn away from me, wants you to believe in the temporary and fleeting things of this world. It wants you to seek comfort from material things, from temporary relationships, from the short-lived joys it brings. But I know that you are not one who seeks those temporary things. You are mine. You were born to seek eternal truth, to seek true love, and to live a life full of blessings that I have prepared for you. Don't let the evil one make you forget this. You are not a loser, and you should never see yourself as a failure. Each trial you go through is a step closer to perfection in me. You just need to be patient and don't give up. Every time you fall, I will lift you up. Every time you feel like you can't take another step, I will lead you. Always remember that in every circumstance, in every difficulty, I am your boundless source of strength. The only truth you need to know is that you are never alone. I am always with you, and I will continue to guide you. I will protect you from all the schemes of the evil one, from the most subtle temptations to the most violent storms it can create. Don't let your heart doubt. Don't let the evil one convince you that you don't have enough strength to overcome the challenge. You always have me by your side, and with me, nothing is impossible. Every time the evil one knocks on the door of your soul, when it whispers lies in your ear, when it tries to make you lose faith in yourself, remember that I am the one you can turn to. Turn your heart towards me. Open your heart and let me come, so I can cleanse your obsessions, negative thoughts, and give you peace in your soul. Because in me, you will find life, healing, and protection. Be patient. Keep believing, because I will never let you face any trial alone. I will lead you through every storm, and I will open for you bright paths, paths of peace and blessings. When you look at the trials of life, don't just see the hardships and pain. I know that your life can be full of challenges and sadness, but it is in those challenges that you will be molded, that you will become stronger and more resilient. Always remember that every pain, every hardship you are experiencing is not the end, but part of the great journey I have prepared for you. Every step, every battle is an opportunity for you to learn and grow. Don't let the negativity around you cloud your vision. The evil one is always trying to infiltrate your mind. It will stir up fears, doubts, and worries. But remember that nothing is eternal except my love. Those anxieties and fears are just fleeting shadows, and they cannot exist when you open your heart to receive me. When you feel helpless, when you feel like you can't go on, that's when I will stand beside you, sheltering you from the attacks of the evil one. The evil one will try to attack when you are at your weakest, but remember that even in the darkest moments, I will be the light, the protection, and the hope for you. You never have to face it alone. I am always with you, and I will always stand firm like a wall protecting you. You may feel alone in difficult times, but in reality, I have never abandoned you. I am always there, ready to listen and respond to your prayers. You just need to open your heart and believe in me, because only I can give you the peace and strength to overcome every trial. Don't let the lies of the evil one make you doubt my presence in your life. The evil one wants you to feel alone. It wants you to believe that you must fight alone, but that is a lie. I will always be with you, and you just need to believe in my presence. What the evil one tries to sow in your mind is doubt, fear, and despair. It wants you to believe that there is no way out of your difficulties, that you will always have to live in suffering and error. But I know that is not the path you will take. I have prepared a path of light for you, a path full of hope and salvation. Believe in me. Follow the path I have laid out for you, because only that path will lead you to true peace and freedom. The evil one wants you to forget your true nature. It wants you to believe in the illusions and temporary things of this world. It will make you seek comfort in fleeting things from wealth, fame, or temporary joys, but I know that you are mine. You were born to seek eternal truth and peace in me. The evil one will not be able to make you lose that noble goal. You must understand that in every battle, in every trial, I will never let you suffer alone. I am always there to shelter, protect, and guide you through every difficulty. Every time you feel helpless, I will be your strength. Every time you feel disappointed, I will be your hope. You just need to believe in me. Open your heart and let me guide you, Because I am the one who guides in every situation. The evil one will always try to separate you from me. It wants you to turn away from my guidance and seek comfort in the things of this world. But you must remember that all of those things are temporary. Only my love is eternal. You will not find peace in material things, in temporary relationships, or in temporary successes. True peace can only be found when you live in my love, when you let me guide your life. The evil one will always try to make you lose faith in me, but never let it succeed. You must be strong. You must be steadfast, and you must always keep your faith in my guidance. No matter what trial you face, no matter if you experience pain or loneliness, I will never let you face it alone. I will always be with you, as the source of strength and light in your darkest hours. Always remember that you were born to live in freedom, to live in my love and protection. The evil one may create storms, may sow fear in your mind, but I am the one who will calm those storms. No one, no force, can separate you from me as long as you remain steadfast, always focused on me, and believe in my guidance. You will never have to face any trial alone. You will never be left in the darkness. Always remember that I am your light, the one who will guide you through every hardship. The challenges you face are opportunities for you to learn, grow, and become stronger. Keep your faith strong. Continue on the path that I have laid out, for I will always be with you, protecting you, and leading you to eternal peace. In every moment of your life, you will encounter temptations, trials that this world brings. These temptations can come from many directions, from your own desires, from the people around you, or even from events you can't control. But never forget that all of these are just temporary trials that you must overcome. Always remember that you are my child, and I have given you the strength to stand firm against those temptations. The evil one will always try to infiltrate your life. It will come in many forms. It could be the lure of vices, short-lived pleasures, or boundless ambitions. But all of these are just traps it sets to make you forget the noble purpose of your life. You must always be aware, always realize that everything in this world is temporary. Only I am eternal, and only life in me brings true peace to you. Think of the temptations you face as trials that come from your own inner self. The evil one doesn't just work from the outside, but it also attacks your soul, from deep within, from bad thoughts, from doubts about yourself, about the things I have taught you. Those temptations can make you feel weak, confused, and even make you wonder if you are strong enough to overcome them. But remember that I am always with you. If you just open your heart, I will give you the strength to overcome all of them. Never forget that I am the one who never abandons you, even when you feel like you are in the deepest darkness. The evil one will try to make you feel alone, but in those moments, I will be the only light guiding you. Let me shine in your heart. Let me be the lamp that lights the path you must take. No trial is too great. No night lasts forever. If you know that I am always there, ready to pull you out of despair and fear. You will not be able to overcome all of this on your own. But with me, nothing is impossible. Look at the people around you. Those who have been tempted by the evil one and have been harmed, but who ultimately overcame and found salvation in my love. They're just like you, and you will be able to overcome all of this too if you believe in my guidance. See the trials in your life as lessons I have sent to you. Every difficulty you face has a purpose, even if you don't understand it immediately. The pain you feel, the heartbreaks you face, are opportunities to understand yourself better, to understand the strength you never knew you had, the faith you can place in me. I never let you suffer without a purpose. Every trial is an opportunity for you to grow stronger, for you to find peace in me. Remember that the evil one will never give up on you, and it will never stop trying to lead you astray, but I am the one who will always protect you, who will always help you stand strong. Even when all the forces around you want to make you fall, never let the evil one make you feel small and weak. You are my child, and I have given you the power to conquer all. Nothing can conquer the power of my love. Focus on me. Don't let yourself be drawn into the schemes of the evil one. It will always try to lead you astray, causing you to lose faith in yourself, in me, and in all the good things in life. But if you hold firm to your faith, if you never leave me, nothing in this world can breach your peace. That peace can only be found when you live in my presence, when you find protection in my love. You may not see the results of your efforts right away, but remember that every step you take has meaning, and every time you steadfastly resist temptation, you get closer to salvation. Never think that your efforts are in vain. Every time you reject the evil one, every time you stand firm in your faith in me, you are building a life filled with love, peace, and hope. Know that the evil one never stops testing you, and the closer you get to your goal, the stronger the temptations become. But I will always be with you. I will always be the strength that helps you overcome all of it. You just need to believe in my guidance and open your heart to receive all the protection that I offer you. In every trial, you will see that I am there. In every difficult moment, I will be the light guiding you. Never forget that I am the one who has conquered the world, and because of that, you will also conquer if you believe in me. The evil one may attack you, but it cannot conquer my love. It cannot breach what I have given you. Believe in the power of love, because it's in that love that you will find the power to fight and win. I love you, and I am always with you, so you never have to face any trial alone. When you start facing big challenges in life, the storms may pull you down in fear and anxiety. In those moments, the evil one will try to make you lose faith, making you unable to see my light in the darkness. But never forget that I am the light of the world, and those who believe in me will never have to walk in darkness. The evil one may attack you from many different directions, but when you open your eyes and look inside, you will realize that temptation is not something outside of your control. It is in your heart, in your weak moments, when you feel like you can't stand strong, that the evil one attacks the strongest. It will use your anxiety to sow doubts, to make you think that you don't have the strength to overcome it. But remember that I have given you boundless strength, a strength that nothing can destroy. You are a warrior in my kingdom, and your mission is to fight the temptations and trials that this world brings. Every day you live is a battle, and every time you win a trial, you move closer to the glory I have prepared for you. When you face temptation, you may feel alone, but remember that I will always be with you, even when you feel like you're walking alone. The evil one wants to disorient you, to make you doubt your own strength, the love I have for you. But you don't need to be afraid, because I have overcome this world, and I will always help you overcome every trial. You may feel defeated. You may sometimes think you are not strong enough to fight, but in those moments, I will come closer to you, be the one who supports you, who helps you stand up. Never think that one failure is the end, because every time you fall, you have a chance to stand up and be stronger than before. Every time you face a trial, you become stronger, more steadfast in your faith. I never abandon you, even when you feel like you have failed. The evil one will always try to make you disappointed, but I am the one who brings hope and salvation. Always remember that every trial you face has meaning, even if you may not understand it immediately. God never lets you suffer needlessly. Every step you take, every trial you overcome, leads you to a greater purpose, to a growth in faith. Let me guide you through the darkness, so you can see the light at the end of the road. The evil one will always try to sow seeds of doubt, fear, and self-doubt in your heart. It will come with lies, with negative thoughts, and try to make you believe them. But remember that I am the truth and light, and my truth will set you free from all the chains that the evil one tries to bind you with. You are not what the evil one says you are. You are not the negative thoughts in your head. You are my child, and I have created you in perfection and unconditional love. When you look back on your life, you'll see that everything that happened to you had a purpose. Even when you couldn't understand it, and it might have caused you pain, it's in those pains that you'll find the healing I have prepared for you. Every time you're attacked, every time you feel pressured, it's a chance for you to look deep inside yourself to recognize the strength and stability you can have. The devil doesn't just attack you through outside events, but also through the thoughts and feelings in your soul. He'll take advantage of times when you feel weak, worried, or when you're caught in negative thinking. But you must remember that I am the one who holds your soul firm, and nothing can separate you from my love. When you feel like you can't hold on, turn back to me, close your eyes, and feel my presence in your heart. You may not understand the challenges you're facing right away, but know that I will never lead you to a place where I cannot protect you. You will get through it all. You will overcome the devil because I am the one who has overcome all the forces of darkness. Have faith in me, and you will find peace in every step you take. Be strong, my child. Never be afraid. Never let the devil take over your heart and soul. I am your strength. I am your protection. Believe in me. Walk with unwavering resolve and faith. And you'll see that everything is part of the great plan I have for you. You will never walk alone. I will always be by your side, so you never feel lost. Be strong, because I am the powerful one. And in me, you'll find all the help you need. When you face life's challenges, when you feel confused, worried, or tempted, I want you to know that what matters most isn't the difficulties you face, but how you rise up and view them. The rough waves may crash on your heart, but nothing can make you fail if you keep your faith in me. The trials you're going through may be signs that you're getting closer to the kingdom I've prepared for you. And along the way, I'm always with you, even when you don't realize my presence. Never forget that every moment of your life is under my watchful eye and guidance. When you feel confused, like you can't move forward, remember that I am the one who will help you regain your balance. The devil wants you to doubt, but in your heart, I have given you the wisdom to tell right from wrong, light from darkness. Open your heart and hear my calling, because I will guide you through every trial. When you face spiritual challenges, feelings of discouragement, despair, or doubts about yourself, remember that each time you're tested, it's another chance for you to become stronger in faith. The devil wants to make you feel small, guilty, and unworthy of love. But I died on the cross to erase all those fears and guilt. Every suffering you bear, every temptation you face, I experienced and overcame before you. You don't have to fight alone. You may feel like everything is collapsing, like there's nowhere left to turn, but never forget that I am the way, the truth, and the life. When you walk in trust with me, every obstacle will become an opportunity for you to see your true strength. You may not see the results of the trials you're going through right away, but each day you persevere, each step you take, is a victory over the devil because you've chosen to walk with me. Let me be the light for your soul. The devil may attack your heart with waves of anxiety and fear, but if you look within yourself, you'll realize that a strong faith can rise up stronger than everything around you. You can't be defeated. If you allow the weaknesses in your soul to drag you down, I have made you strong. And if you just remember that your true strength doesn't come from yourself, but from me, you'll never be defeated. Remember that in every temptation, I have left you with a mighty weapon, my word. My word is truth and a light to guide your way. When you feel lost, when the devil draws near, use my word to confront him, to find peace in your soul. My word will protect you. It will be a sharp sword to destroy all evil. The devil will not stop, and he'll never give up his fight against those who believe in me. But don't worry, because I am the one who has overcome all evil in this world. And when you choose to stand firm, when you choose to believe in me, you'll receive my invisible protection, a protection that nothing can break. I am your solid fortress, your firm support during the times you feel like you can't cope. Just move forward, even if you can't clearly see the path ahead. Have faith in the steps I prepared for you. Every step you take, every decision you make, will be guided by me. And even though this world is full of challenges and attacks from the devil, I will never let you walk alone. You might not see it right now, but every time you overcome a challenge, every time you refuse to surrender to the devil, you're gradually building a glorious future. A future I have already reserved for you. The challenges you're facing, the pain you're going through, none of it can compare to the glory that I will give you. In your moments of suffering, remember that glory comes after the storm. Never forget that at all times, I'm the one who gives you strength to fight, the one who guides you through every trial. Don't let the devil make you lose faith in yourself and in me, because when you believe in me, when you know that I'm always by your side, nothing can make you fall. The devil may come, but he'll never conquer you because you are walking with me. Keep going, my child. Don't be afraid. The devil may have power in this world, but I have overcome the world, and in me, you will also overcome. You still have a long journey ahead, and I know that along the way, there will be times when you feel tired, times when it seems like the devil is gaining the upper hand, times when you might feel too small to overcome the trials and temptations. But listen to me, don't let those feelings cloud your vision. Don't let those shadows block out my light. Remember that I am the light and the source of your life, and my light will always shine in the darkness, no matter how great the darkness may seem. When I tell you that the devil is lurking around you, it doesn't mean you should live in fear. It means I want you to be aware that the battle isn't always easy, and that the enemy isn't always obvious. The devil approaches you in ways that you might not easily recognize. It could be negative thoughts, feelings of disappointment, or lies you tell yourself. But have faith that everything I've taught you, everything I've said, has the power to overcome all of that. Look within yourself and realize that the strength you need to face the devil doesn't come from the outside, but from your own faith, from my own presence in your life. When you open your heart and let me guide you, the devil won't have a place in your life. The threats he makes, the temptations he brings, are just trials to test your loyalty. Remember that I am the creator of everything, and if I can create this vast universe, surely I can protect you from all forces of sin and evil. Don't let these evils frighten you. Don't let them pull you into feelings of despair. In every step you take, in every decision you make, I will always be by your side, as firm as a solid protector, like a fortress that can't be broken. I never promised that you wouldn't face hardship or trials, but I promise you that I will always be with you, guiding you through every trial. You might feel weak, you might feel helpless, but it's in those times that your true strength will be revealed, because when you no longer rely on yourself, when you realize that only I can help you, that's when my power becomes visible in your life. In the Bible, I said, "Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid, for the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go." These words aren't just encouragement, but a sure guarantee that I will never leave you, no matter where the devil comes from, whether he's subtle or obvious. I am the one who will stand against him and protect you. External enemies will try to attack you from all sides, but the biggest enemies you have to face are the ones within you. The doubts, the worries, the fears that the devil wants you to use to turn your back on me. But it's in those moments when you confront these fears that you'll find peace in me. Never forget that the peace I give you isn't the peace of this world. It's not a temporary calmness that comes from the absence of trials, but a peace in your heart knowing that you're always protected and guided by me. Never feel like you're alone in this fight. I've gone before you. I've overcome the world, and I will continue to guide you and help you overcome every trial, every temptation. Don't be afraid when facing difficulties, because I have prepared a great victory for you. You may not see the clear path right now, but if you continue to trust in me, if you continue to stand firm, you'll see that there's a path that I've already laid out for you. You'll go through every trial without feeling defeated. Have faith in me, because when you believe in me, you'll never fail. The devil may come, but I am always here, and I will always protect you. As long as you hold on to your faith and perseverance, nothing can make you retreat. Be vigilant, but don't be afraid, because I will protect you and guide you through every hardship. You don't have to fight alone, and you don't have to be afraid, because in me, you're already a conqueror. As you continue your journey, you may sometimes feel tired, and sometimes it may seem like you don't have the strength to keep going. At those times, when your feet hesitate, when your eyes are blinded by tears, when your heart is choked with worry. Remember that I never leave you alone. Remember that I am always by your side, the one who will lift you up when you fall, the one who will make your wings strong enough to soar higher than any fear. The devil will always try to make you feel helpless, always try to create division in your heart. He will come to you with lies, sweet temptations, and negative thoughts. But in those moments, I invite you to look to me, look at my magnificent creation, and remember that in every hardship, I've created you as a great warrior. You don't have to face the challenges alone because I've fought for you and will always stand by you. The challenges you encounter are not punishment, not failure, but opportunities to strengthen your faith. I know that you may feel weak, but in that weakness, my strength will be revealed greatly. Don't look at the circumstances around you. Don't look at your poverty. Don't look at the pain you're enduring. Look at me, and you'll see that the things you're facing are only temporary, but the glory I'm giving you is eternal. In those times when you feel like you can't go on, listen to the voice in your heart, my voice. I am the only one who can give you strength when you're exhausted. Remember that each time you stop to rest, it's not a failure, but an opportunity to recharge your energy and prepare for the next steps. Never let those difficult times cause you to lose faith in yourself and in me. I will not leave you alone in this battle. I will give you everything you need to keep going. You may feel like your efforts are becoming meaningless, that things aren't turning out the way you hoped, but remember that I am all-powerful, and I'll use every circumstance to fulfill my good plan for you. When you feel like you're walking down a dark path, look back at my footprints on that path. Remember that I will never let you get lost. Every step you take will be a step closer to the holiness and glory I've prepared for you since before you were born. When you feel lonely, when you feel unloved, remember that I am your eternal love, and I will never abandon you. Even though you might not see me with your eyes, my presence is always with you, always surrounding you, always supporting you in every moment of your life. Nothing, no one can separate you from my love. You may not see the path ahead clearly, but I will always guide you step by step. Let me be the light in your darkness, and when you can't walk, I'll reach out my hand to hold yours. When you feel like you're about to fall, believe that I will be the hand that lifts you up and helps you continue your journey. You will never fail if you believe in me. Every trial, every hardship you face is just an opportunity for your faith to become stronger, for your love for me to become firmer. And through each trial, you'll learn how to walk in faith with me, how to overcome the fears in your heart, how to trust that everything will be guided by me according to a perfect plan. Never forget that I am the one who overcomes everything. And in me, you will also overcome. Every time you feel tired, every time you feel like you can't go on, I will be your strength, I will be your solid support. Let me be the place where you find peace, the place where you find courage to face the devil, and the place where you find faith to keep going. Even if you can't see the path clearly, you're not fighting alone. You don't have to face the challenges without help. I will be with you, guiding you through every part of your journey, protecting you from all evil, and giving you a peace that no one can take away. Every day, every hour, every minute, I will walk with you through it all. Remember that even though you might face difficulties, even though you might have to face unimaginable challenges, I have already overcome this world, and you will overcome with me. The devil may come, but he will never defeat you. You will overcome all because I am always with you, and in me, you will never be defeated. Remember that temptation will always find ways to sneak into every corner of your life. The devil will never stop seeking opportunities to attack. But you must understand that every time he tries to break into your soul, it's a time when you need to be stronger than ever before. I have given you the strength and wisdom to recognize his lies, so that you can stand firm, unshaken by every temptation. Don't let what is false deceive you, because in this world there are countless things that appear to be light, but are actually darkness. What the devil offers might be very tempting, might make you feel comfortable for a moment, but that temporary comfort will always lead you to everlasting suffering. Remember that there's only one way that brings everlasting peace, and that is my way. When you keep following me, when you don't get lost in the things around you, you will find life and peace in me. Every temptation will just be trials to refine your faith so that you become stronger in love and understanding of me. You don't have to be afraid when facing those temptations because I have overcome the world, and I have given you the power to overcome all that the enemy wants to bring to you. Look at the trials as opportunities for you to grow in faith, opportunities for you to discover the hidden strength inside you that you've never recognized. You might feel tired, but in those times, I will be the only source of strength you need. Remember that your enemy is always trying to make you doubt yourself, doubt your abilities. The devil wants you to believe that you aren't strong enough, that you aren't capable of standing strong against the storms of life. But I tell you that you have everything you need in me. You are the child of the Creator. You have a strength that the world can't comprehend, and you have my eternal love always with you. When you feel weak, when you feel like you can't keep going, don't forget that I am the endless source of strength that you can rely on. When you feel like you have nothing left, that's when you need to turn to me to receive comfort, to receive the support from the only one who can give you everything you need to overcome every trial in life. You'll face hardship, suffering, and sometimes it may feel like you're being crushed under the pressure of the world. But remember that each pain, each trial you face, is a step closer to holiness, a step closer to my kingdom. I will never abandon you, no matter how you feel, no matter if it seems like the world is turning against you. I will always be here, always ready to reach out and receive you, always ready to protect you from all evil. One of the biggest schemes of the devil is to make you feel alone, to make you feel like you have no one to rely on. But listen to my words. I am the one who is always by your side, and I will never leave you. Nothing, no one can separate you from my love. When you feel the loneliest, that's when I'm closer to you than ever before. I will be the place where you find rest. The enemy will never stop trying to plant negative thoughts in your heart, thoughts that lack faith in yourself and in me. But you must understand that those thoughts aren't yours. They come from the attacks of the devil. Push those negative thoughts away by reminding yourself that I have created you in my image and likeness. You are very valuable in my eyes, and I will not let you suffer alone. Every day, every hour, every minute, you'll have an opportunity to choose your path. You can choose to follow the light, the love that comes from me, or to follow darkness, following the temptations that the devil presents. Those choices aren't easy, but I will always be here to guide you through every step, helping you recognize the traps that the enemy is setting up, helping you win the battles in your heart. Never forget that I am the one who has overcome, and in me, you will also overcome. Every trial you face will make you stronger, will bring you closer to me. And in each victory, you'll see the glory that I've reserved for you. Have faith in me. Keep walking in faith because I will always guide you, protect you, and give you a peace that the world cannot take away. Keep going, my child. Keep going in love, in faith, and in the firm belief of my victory. Amen.